rundown on the gold purities. We're going to talk about 10, 14, and 18 karat today, not so much about 22 and upwards because I've done a ton of videos about those in particular. All right, so 10 karat gold is one of the most popular purities that you see in the United States and in just the western part of the world in general. Now, 10 karat is 41.7% gold purity, meaning that, and we're going to talk with chains in particular here, but if you look at the end clasp of your chain, you're going to see numbers like 417, and that's what it represents. All right, so the rest of that chain is comprised of alloys like copper, zinc, aluminum, silver, things like that. Now, the benefit to owning 10 karat gold is for people that want to have the bigger look for less money because there's not as much gold in it. It's under 50% gold, but it gives the people that are looking for the visual appeal, it gives them more room to play around. Moving on to 14 karat gold, that's 58.5% gold purity. This chain and this pendant here are 14 karat gold. And I feel like this is more so the standard, or what jewelers here in America want to push as the standard for jewelry, right? And what you're going to hear is that it's super durable, all that talk. And here's the thing though that I just kind of urge you to be cautious about is a lot of the times jewelers in the United States, even just on the western part of the world, they charge incredibly high premiums for low purity gold just under the guise of, oh, it's very durable. Because a lot of people who are wearing high purity, you know how durable it is, but to the average person that's only hearing this information from jewelers who are trying to sell them on low purity, they're going to think, oh yeah, you can't wear 22, you can't wear 23. You absolutely can, all right? But 14 karat, still a very good purity. I think for a lot of people, it's what they're used to visually. With 18 karat gold, that's 75% gold purity. So again, look at the end of the clasp, you're going to see 750. That's all that it represents. The rest of it mixed with those same other alloys. Now, 18 karat is pretty popular. Like, I think it's the standard for a lot of these designer luxury jewelry brands like Cartier and Van Cleef and whatnot. They use 18 karat gold. And 18 karat is not soft. I don't care what people say. Shit, even 22 isn't as soft as people think it is, right? But I also think people don't even really know what soft means. They think that, oh, it's just going to slide off your neck, it's going to break easily. But 18 karat is kind of where it starts to be a little bit more vibrant than 10 and 14. Now, I should say that depending on the style, like with rope chains, right? If you put an 18 karat rope chain next to a 14 karat, most people are not going to tell the difference. They will visually not be able to tell the difference because that's kind of like how the style is. It can look a little bit more pale in comparison to others, right? But if we're looking at an 18 karat Figaro chain or an 18 karat Cuban link chain, you're going to be able to tell the difference a lot easier. But if you're a gold fanatic, like if you're somebody that just cares more about the gold content in your chain, then high purity is always the way to go. But 18 is a really good middle ground for people that just don't want to see as many scratches. I should say though, because people think that you're not going to get any scratches with low purity, scratches will happen. You know what I mean? If you've got a pendant on, if you're two chaining it, those things are bound to happen.